What, oh God? You could not answer anything. Everybody is my witness. I wiped the floor with you without even using my real map, which is very dangerous.
Good job. You're a master debater, my
Sure,
friend.
I am. You are nobody. You are just you debated 25 and you have 25 chairs around you. With me sitting in my bed, I wipe the floor for you. So imagine if I'm sitting on my chair, what will happen?
It'd be crazy. Wow, hi.
Oh, Mr. Destiny, you are with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You are doing great. I saw your video debating 25 Democrat.
25 Republicans, right?
Sorry, Republican. But they look like Democrat for me somehow.
Oh, okay.
I saw one of them wearing women's shoes.
Is that like exclusively a Democrat thing?
Oh, I don't know. I thought because the one who's, you know, when we say Republican, I thought we mean conservative.
Okay.
All right. I heard you saying that Trump is the reason for October 7 happening. Is that true?
I don't think he's the sole cause, no.
No, you said that. The video, I have the video here. Your video is here.
Do you think that I think that Donald Trump on his own was the reason why October 7th happened?
My friend, I have your video.
Yeah. Do you think that I think that Donald Trump is the sole reason why October 7th happened?
This is what you said. Let me play your video for you. Is that okay? Is that okay?
I mean, you have me here. If you would like to play the video,
I know, but is your video is different person of you? Like you have double personality?
No, I think I'm probably in a time crunched environment. I'm responding.
All right.
Incredibly
so let us see. Let us see. It's just less than a minute. It's just less than a minute. Let us hear it and see what you said, and then I will give you the mic.
Okay.
October 7th. October 7th would not have happened if President Trump was in office. Ukraine would not have been invaded by Russia if President Trump was in office. You can call him crazy, you can call him anything. He was an effective deterrent because he understood, Stephen, a little thing we like to call peace through strength. Here's the truth.
The truth is October 7th probably happened likely because of Trump and his policies.
Well, why is, holy moly, why is that?
Why is that?
Yes, please.
The reason why is because Donald Trump engaged in more reckless behavior with Israel that only encouraged Israel's expansionism without doing anything to actually address the Palestinian problem. For instance, Donald Trump agreed to moving and recognizing the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem that instigated everybody in the region, including the Palestinians, which is why you saw the whole border riots, the Great March of Return that erupted over the year protesting that. And then Donald Trump, along with Kushner, tried to help Israelis negotiate multilateral peace agreements or more bilateral peace agreements through the Abraham Accords, again, while cutting out the Palestinians. All of this just continued to drive the Palestinian plight further and further because they saw more and more allies being isolated from them. They saw no recognition out from the United States. And then, obviously, you know, terrorist attacks is all you can do from that point, apparently. So
is it this is your word destiny? You blame Trump for everything. You did not mention any side. Go ahead.
I don't. Do you want me to expand on an answer that I gave in a time-limited format, or do you just want me to?
Oh, it was a time-limited. Okay, in your time-limited, couldn't you say there's more? Like, what about Biden?
What about Biden?
Did Biden support Israel too?
Yeah, I think Biden's been pretty supportive of Israel.
So why you did not mention that maybe because of Biden supporting Israel, because the attack happened when Biden is the president and Kamala is the vice president? How come you go back on time, long before the attack, blaming Trump when Trump is not even the president, and already we are 4 years after Trump?
Because I think the conditions for the attack happening seem to have been fomented by policies that Donald Trump has.
Like what?
So I believe that moving the embassy to Jerusalem was a mistake. I think
just to show you that how ignorant you are, every single president in USA promised the Israeli to move the embassy, including Obama. And if this is the case, hold on, if this is the case, then you should blame Biden not to take the embassy back to where it used to be. Who is holding Biden? He's the president now. Who is holding Kamala? She is the vice president. Can they take the embassy back to fix the problem? They have 4 years before October 7 happened. Did they fix that mistake? Which is, you call it mistake, I call it correct action. Who is holding them from fixing that mistake?
I don't think you can just take back a move like that. That's going to be a lot more aggressive. You can't really return to the status
quo. It doesn't matter if it is wrong. If it is wrong, and you're a Democrat.
Wait, hold on. Let me just, I don't know if I should even say here or not. Am I allowed to finish my answers, or you're going to cut me off every single time I answer?
My friend, we haven't had a conversation, so what?
Well, I can have a conversation, but it's not a conversation when
You
cut
remind me
off.
of Kamala Harris. You remind me of Kamala Harris speaking to the CNN guy, says, let me talk, let me talk. So I'm asking you, you
You're
have
not Kamala
4
Harris,
years,
and you're
you
not a
have
CNN
4
guy. I'm
years,
just asking you if I can finish
you
my
have
answers.
4 years to correct the mistake as you call it. Why you did not do it? Go ahead.
Am I going to be allowed to answer the question, or are you going to
You
cut
are
me off
allowed,
immediately?
you are allowed. Don't cry, go ahead.
Am I going to be able to answer the question, or are you
You
just going to cut
cannot
me off?
only, you are not even allowed. I am encouraging you to answer. Go ahead.
Okay. So the answer is that once you've already moved the embassy, taking it back is a far more aggressive thing than just not having moved it in the first place. So I don't think that we can take back the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem, because that would be a really egregious action against purportedly an ally of the United States, right? We wouldn't. I don't think we can do that.
What do you mean aggressive? What do you mean aggressive?
As in, it's one thing to say, hey, we'll put the embassy there and then not do it. It's a whole other thing to say, hey, somebody did move the embassy there, we're moving it back, right? One is like a broken promise or like a half promise that or whatever, but the other is like an aggressive action against Israel.
Which
right?
one is more important for you as a Democrat? Is to keep your promise of, or are you keeping the promise of a Trump because you are Democrat, or you are keeping your promise to support the Free Palestine movement? Which one is the important one for you as a Democrat? Go ahead.
I don't think either of those. I don't think if I was thinking of the region, I would be thinking of like what is in the health of the region, not what did the last leader who promised what for Israel.
According to your logic, the region will be more peaceful if we take the embassy back. I asked you for the third time why you did not take it back. You said that will be more aggressive. That is a very stupid answer, because the aggressive, according to you, that October 7 happened because of this. But the fact is that it's an embassy does not change the fact that the Israeli is the one who have their hand on Jerusalem. Number two, Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. This is not the land of the Palestinian. In fact, those are not Palestinians, and none of them is Palestinian. You said that Trump did not do anything, and he cut the Palestinian from any peace talk. Is that true?
I mean, like, I don't know if you're not understanding my answers, but what is your question?
My question is, you are talking like Kamala Harris now, trying to buy time. You said that Trump, he cut the Palestinian from any peace talk. You said that. Is that true?
Yes, that the Palestinians were not really included in the Abraham Accords. Yes.
You have to apologize immediately for being ignorant and a liar. This is the White House website. And this is Ahmed Abbas was invited by President Donald Trump, inviting him to join them in the peace agreement. They refuse. And here, Abbas is the one who said, I want to thank the President Trump for everything he do. I will do everything. Read with me carefully. I will do everything within my heart and within my soul to get that deal made. The president said in the meeting with Abbas. This is what Trump he said. What was the response of Abbas? Did he join? No. So apologize for lying about Trump cutting the Palestinian from the peace talk.
They weren't, the Palestinians were not included in the peace talks. That's
my friend, if I invite you and you don't come, you don't claim that it is a Trump who did not invite them.
It's not about inviting somebody, it's about including somebody. If they don't
how
come,
I can include you, how I can include you in my birth. Listen, I don't want to call you, I don't want to call you stupid. I don't want to call you, hold on. I don't want to call you stupid, but you are certified stupid. How I can include you if you refuse my invitation?
Like, is this fun for you?
How I can include you in my birthday party if you refuse my invitation to my birthday party? Explain to me your intelligence.
Feels like a joke. I don't know why I joined this Discord.
What?
This is just a joke conversation.
It's a joke, exactly. Because you are a joke, you don't even dare to answer. You lie to those people about Trump. He did not try. He cut them off. But the reality is the opposite. And when I ask, you need to apologize in the front of everybody, because now I wipe the floor with your lies.
Sure. Okay. I'll explain, but you're going to cut me off. So the answer is if you're trying to create peace in the Middle East, the Palestinians have to be included in those talks in some way, size, shape, or form. It's not enough to just extend an invite and then when they don't engage, go off and make peace with other countries. This has been the entire history of Israel and Palestine, whether it was when they were dealing with Arafat or whether it was when dealing with Abu Mazen. You have to find a way to include the Palestinians. If they're not accepting your invite, then you need to do a better job at figuring out how to get them involved in the talks. If you don't do that, then you'll just see what happened, which is they're not going to be included, they're going to get more radicalized, and terrorist attacks are going to happen. It's not enough to just say we invited them and they didn't show up. This doesn't make any sense.
All right, are you done?
Yep.
I like your blue hair, but your blue hair lost in, you are going to get bald at the end of this interview. Guys, listen to what he said. He said, it's not enough that you invite them for peace talk, and then you go and go and do peace talk with others. So Trump, he should refuse any peace talk. So everybody at war, just because the Palestinian, they refuse. So now Trump is the bad guy because Trump, he invited the first one. He said no. He invited the second one. He said, okay, hold on, let me answer. You cry when I interrupt you. I don't cry when you interrupt me, but you wanna interrupt me, go ahead. But now you are saying the opposite. So you are saying that Trump is a bad person because he did sign agreement with Arab who agreed to sign with Israel. And by the way, just to show you how stupid you are, you mentioned peace agreement with Emirat, but Emirat is not at war with Israel. And Bahrain is not at war with Israel. And neither Saudi Arabia. None of them is at war with Israel. Not only that, they don't even have borders with Israel. All what happened in the Abrahamic Accord is just an agreement. They call it peace agreement because simply it's an open of relationship between Israel, acknowledging relationship for the first time. So Trump, he was accomplishing something nobody was able to accomplish, not like you Democrat. You Democrat, you claim you support Palestinians, but you don't mind, and I will remind you, you don't mind to send weapon to Israel. You claim that you are against the killing the Palestinian, but you are the one, and Kamala and Biden, you send weapon to Israel until now. So you Democrat are a hypocrite, coward, have double standard. You blame Trump for everything. You remind me of Muhammad. Muhammad, he says, if there is no women betray her husband. If there is no Jew, no meat will decay. So now because you are having your menses and the blood never stop, even though the period is over, you claim that the blood between your legs always because of a Trump. In other way, Trump is raping you.
What? Wait, where are you? Are you Israeli?
Are you what?
Are you Israeli?
I am an Arab, you idiot.
What do you mean you are an Arab? There are Arab Israelis.
I am an Arab. I am an Arab, idiot. I am an Arab. Are you going to teach me? Are you going to teach me who I am? I am an Arab.
So you don't. So are you from the country of Arabia?
There is no country is called Arabia, you donkey. Can you tell me the name of that country?
You're Israeli, and I'm referring to a country. Why would you
Hold
respond
on.
with
You
I'm
said
Arab?
you are a country of Arabia. Which country is called Arabia? I want to know. I never heard of it.
I don't know why you told me you were Arab when I asked you.
I said
Israeli.
I am an Arab. You said, are you from the country of Arabia? Tell me the name of that country, please.
Tell me the name of the. What is the ethnic group Israeli?
They are Israeli. They are Israeli.
Do you think there's an Israeli?
And don't change the question. You said, are you from the country of Arabia? I'm asking you, which country is called Arabia?
There is no country of Arabia. That's the point.
So why you said to me, are you from the country of Arabia?
Because I asked you if you were Israeli, and you responded with,
What?
I'm
If
Arab.
I say I'm an Arab, how in the world I am an Israeli? Are you mental?
Wait, are you saying that there are no Arab Israelis?
There is Arab in Israel, but there will never be Israeli. As an example, just to show you how ignorant you are, I am an American citizen, but I cannot say I am a Native American. So the Israeli are the Native American. We, the Arab, we are not native. We are an invasion. Did you get it?
Okay, so are you a Palestinian or an Arab that lives in Israel?
Arab are not Palestinian, you idiot. Palestinian, do you know what Palestinian mean?
Oh my God.
Do you know? Don't say, oh my God, you're an atheist. Are you stupid or what? So you're an atheist, you say, oh my God?
Where he's from? Is that like the point? Or
So guys, if you see, I just made an atheist, remembering God, oh my God. So listen, is the Arab, are they Palestinians?
The what? What are you asking me?
Is the Arab Palestinian. Is the Palestinian and the Arab is the same?
No, Palestinian is a subset of Arabs.
Substance, what does that mean?
As in all, well, my understanding is all Palestinians are Arab, but not all Arabs are Palestinians.
Hold on. What all Palestinian Arab? I'm asking you a simple question. Is the Palestinian in Gaza, the one you call them Palestinian, are they Arab?
Are Palestinians Arab? That my understanding is yes.
You aren't talking again. This is Al Jazeera TV, and this is an article written by their scholars, Islamic scholars. The title, all of the articles speaking about that those who say, the Palestinians are Canaanite, and they are not, and they are Canaanite Arab. Those are lying. This is Al Jazeera TV exposing the stupidity of those who call themselves a free Palestine Democrat.
The Palestinians are not Canaanites and the Arabs are
They
not
are not
Semites.
Canaanite and they are Arab. They are not even Semitic. So the Palestinian today have nothing to do with the Palestinian. The word Palestinian, do you know what the word Palestinian mean?
No, I don't remember.
Ignorant, no problem. The word Palestinian mean foreigner, hold on, foreigner, which mean if I say I am a Palestinian, this is coming from the word Palestine. So when I say I'm a Palestinian, let me talk. When I say I'm a Palestinian,
What are we talking about right now?
we are talking about your stupidity. You claim that the Palestinian are people who they are occupied, when the fact is the opposite, because those are Arab occupying Israel, not Israel occupying their land.
Wait, did the article you just quote, did that article say they're Arabs?
Yes, they are Arab. They are not. Those are not even Palestinian. Those are Arab. And this is Al Jazeera TV. If you don't know Arabic, I can use Google Translation for you.
So wait, did you say what country you're from, or do you just not say that?
I am from the country of Arabia. You forgot?
Okay, all right, cool.
What's wrong with you? So apologize for attacking Israel. Apologize for lying about Trump. Apologize for being stupid. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
What, oh God? You could not answer anything. Everybody is my witness. I wiped the floor with you without even using my real map, which is very dangerous.
Good job. You're a master debater, my
Sure,
friend.
I am. You are nobody. You are just you debated 25 and you have 25 chairs around you. With me sitting in my bed, I wipe the floor for you. So imagine if I'm sitting on my chair, what will happen?
It'd be crazy.
I know. By the way, are you a male or a female?
Well, I don't know. I'm a Democrat, so I'm confused about
Exactly. Exactly. So how you want to tell the people who what's right or what's wrong if you are even confused about your gender?
that. Good point. Really good argument there.
I know. Do you have a better argument?
No, I'm just a Democrat.
Exactly. You are trying to be now sarcastic to avoid the embarrassment, correct, guys? Otherwise, answer me. How come you Democrat do not know what is your gender? But you know what's happening in Gaza. You don't know. You do not know. You do not know what is between your legs, but you know what's happening in Gaza. I want to know what is the secret.
I don't know, man. Thank God we have people like you to educate us out here.
For sure, I'm educating you. Otherwise, get me busted. Here we go. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
You are saying that I am the one educating you, being sarcastic. Prove me
I'm
wrong.
not being sarcastic. I feel like I'm learning a lot here.
I know you are learning. This is what everybody says to me. This is nothing new. But until now, you are not being honest. You did not apologize for lying about Trump, lying about Israel, lying about Gaza, spreading misinformation. Based on the Democrat agenda of censoring, you should be censored.
Well, I'm not allowed to admit that I lied about stuff because George Soros will stop paying me, so.
George Soros is paying you? By the way, he's a Jew. Why are you taking money from a Jew?
I mean, he supports a lot of people in the YouTube space.
Exactly. So you claiming that you are against Israel, but in fact, you just admitted you are working for a Jew.
Well, I don't think Soros is always pro-Israel, no? Like, he pays us to say a lot
No,
of
George Soros always is against Israel. He hates Israel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me think about it. Maybe George Soros, he opened an agency for the Mossad claiming to be anti-Israel. He hired dummies like you so he can use them as toys. What do you think?
I mean, I hope he wouldn't do that. Do you really think he'd just use us like that on YouTube?
Don't you know that this is what happened? Like in YouTube, there's a bunch of guys, they are claiming to be conservative, and then the Russian, they hire them under a name of a company and it turned to be a Russian-owned company?
Oh yeah, we learned all about that. That was a big talking point we
So
got.
what about you now? Why you are trying to change the topic? Why you don't apologize for lying about Israel, lying about Gaza, lying about Trump? Why cannot be honest for 1 second?
I already told you we're not allowed to apologize.
You are not allowed?
No, because it makes it seem like our points are wrong.
No, hold on. If you are not allowed to apologize, I allow you because I'm the boss, not Kamala Harris. Go ahead, apologize.
I'm not allowed. I'll lose my paycheck. They'll stop supporting me.
No problem. I can pay you. Here we go. I mean, you get paid. I call you stupid. I call you donkey. I call you idiot. I mean, what a bigger payment you can get all your lifetime. Nobody school you. Nobody educate you. And you said yourself, you learned a lot here. This is the biggest payment. So from now on, you can call yourself sub-educated.
I'm sub-educated?
Yes, sub, because you learned nothing yet. I mean, in 15 minutes talking to me, you learned a lot, according to you. But for me,
yeah,
you learned nothing yet.
I learned what Palestine means. I learned there's no country of Arabia. I feel like my brain's expanding.
Do you have a brain?
Well, I do now that you granted
So
it to
where
me.
was your brain when you said that Trump did not do anything to expand peace with the Palestinian, lying about what Trump he did?
I was too busy being confused about what was between my legs.
You are trying to switch to your testicles, which they are not exist because you lost your balls already with me. Why you don't answer? Why you lie? I mean, how come I am an Arab? My English is not my first language. I was able to know what Trump he did, and you did not take the time and the effort to search in the stupid Google for 2 seconds. Why you don't apologize for being ignorant, claiming to have knowledge, claiming that you have a big audience and Republican cannot debate you? Apologize.
Do you want me to do I explain this?
Explain
okay,
this. You sound like you sound so frustrated. You sound so frustrated, man.
I'm not frustrated. I just don't know how much I should invest in this.
Are you speaking from your nose or from your toes? I cannot understand. Speak again.
Okay, we'll see how far we get here. Okay, I don't know why I'm wasting my time with this.
You are wasting your time. You could not answer anything. I mean, you know what? I asked you. Can you ask me a question you think nobody can answer? Just to show you how stupid you are.
Can I ask you a question that I don't think anybody can answer?
Yes, because the only one who knows the answer for it is people like you.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it when a femboy? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Okay. Well, Can I just say something and I'll get your feedback because I'm just curious how you'd engage with it. Can I try this?
Try what?
I just want to like say something about the region, and I'm just curious what you'll respond with. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it seemed like for a long time, or maybe for I don't know, 30 or so years, or maybe 20 or so years, peace between Israel and the surrounding Arab states would just never happen. The Arabs were too proud. Israel was too proud after winning, especially the Six-Day War, especially in '48. And eventually, this concept developed. I believe it started with Menachem Begin, where the idea was, I think he called it capsule theory, where instead of trying to make peace with all of the Arab states, we're just going to isolate them and make peace one at a time. And this started with Sadat in Egypt. Now, Sadat was the one that was aggressive there, but they gave the Sinai back to Egypt.
Saddam, he is in Egypt? Saddam in Egypt.
What?
You said Saddam in Egypt.
Am I pronouncing Sadat? Anwar Sadat?
Sadat. Oh, I thought said Saddam. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the guy that came after Nasser. So the Israelis engaged in this concept, this diplomatic concept of capsule theory. So it started with Egypt in '79, continued with Jordan, I think in '94. And the idea was, as long as we make peace one at a time with the Arab states, we can constantly ignore the Palestinian issue. And the issue is becoming so unmanageable, especially after your first after your first Oslo Accords, when Camp David and then Taba Summit didn't lead to a peace agreement. You had the second Intifada, and then in 2005 you had Ariel Sharon say, "Fuck this, we're just going to leave the Gaza Strip." And he wanted to leave the West Bank too, but he couldn't. And the idea was that the demographics were never going to be good enough for Israel to actually have proper democratic control of the area, and the occupation was a disaster. So so Sharon decided to leave. Obviously, he had a stroke, and then he was unable to govern. But it seems like 20 years from that point, now Israel is back in an area where they're still pursuing capsule theory. So when you look at things like the Abraham Accords and you look at the normalization of the relationship between Israel and other countries, I don't even remember who all was there. I think it was like Sudan or something, and then one of the, I think Bahrain and Saudi Arabia or something, right? When you have these Abraham Accords where Israel is back on that bilateral peace agreement track, you have the Palestinians who have nothing, right? Because no Arab state really supports them anymore. Iran supports them, right? I know they're not Arabs, don't scream at me, right? So they have the support of Iran, but that's it. So the Palestinian situation is becoming increasingly desperate. So when I say I don't like Trump's position on Palestine, what I'm saying is that recognizing the moving of the embassy to Jerusalem, supporting Netanyahu when he talks about defunding UNRWA from the Gaza Strip, led to things like the border riots, the Palestinians call it the Great March of Return, and then eventually leads to conditions that create things like October 7th because they feel like Israel's never going to make peace with them. I'm aware that there might have been overtures made or an invitation to Abu Mazen or Mahmoud Abbas, this is the same person, that maybe they invited him to a peace talk, but it's not enough to just invite him. You have to find a way to like force the Palestinians to come to the table to negotiate with Israelis. That's my full position on why I think that Donald Trump wasn't a positive contributor to peace between Israel and the Palestinians or Israel and the Middle East. There you go.
You speak so fast, but you say nothing. Look what you just did. Look what you just did.
Yeah.
You just shot yourself in the foot. Because based on everything you said, we need to force the Palestinian to come into peace.
Yeah.
Palestinian, they will not come to peace unless we force them. But do you think if I force a female to marry me, she will love me?
No.
So how we can have peace with someone don't like to have peace and he don't believe in peace? Don't you know that those so-called Palestinian, they are not Palestinian, they are Arab, like me, they don't believe in peace with Jews or Israeli or even Christian or even atheist. Let me show you this video just to give you some education.
Okay.
Because
also,
you hold on. You see, I give you all the time. Guys, I gave you all the time to answer.
Okay.
He cannot handle my answer. Those people believe in killing anyone who don't believe in Islam. This is a video from the Al-Aqsa TV, the official TV of Hamas. And those leaders, they are not making their own speeches. This is a programmed, which means this is the policy, this is what they believe, this is what they want to accomplish.
Yeah, I understand. Can I just listen? I understand that you watched this video of me. I'm not a super pro-Palestinian person. Okay, I think you have that impression.
I'm not talking about this. Hold on. I'm not talking you are super Palestinian or not. I'm showing you your ignorance again, because those people believe in attacking Rome. What Rome have to do with Israel? If there is any connection between attacking Rome and attacking Israel, no.
Between attacking what, Iran?
Rome.
Oh, Rome.
Rome, yeah. So the people of Hamas and all so-called Palestinians who are not Palestinian, they believe they should invade Rome. They should kill the Pope. They should occupy the two Americans, South America and North America. Watch the video with me. He's saying death and death to America.
Hamas, founded in 1988, is designated by the United States and European Union as a terrorist organization. Over the past few years, Hamas terrorist attacks and actions have made...
Just a correction for the one in the video. This is not only Hamas belief, this is the belief of the one they call him President Abbas. President Abbas was the first one who sent letter to Erdogan when he took our church and he converted to a mosque. So all of them, they believe in the same thing. Don't be deceived. Both are snake, Islamic snake, believe in killing everyone who don't believe in Islam, including atheists, homosexual, Christians, Jews, Hindus, Buddhists. So now let us hear what the plan for the future of the one they call them Palestinians.
News. A week before fighting erupted in Gaza, Hamas's leader from Damascus put an end to a short-lived truce with Israel. This, in their own voices, is Hamas.
التي أعلنت عداءها للإسلام ليمنعوا نهضة الإسلام من جديد ستكون عاصمتهم نقطة متقدمة للفتوحات الإسلامية التي تنساح في أوروبا كلها ثم تلتفت إلى الأمريكتين بل إلى أوروبا الشرقية.
So he is saying that Hamas and the Palestinian, they want to free Palestine by occupying Rome, and then they will occupy all of West Europe, and they will go to South America, and they will conquer Brazil, Honduras, Argentina, Venezuela, etc., Ecuador, and they will go to North America, conquer North America, Canada, and then they will go to east of Europe, and then they will go to India, and then they will go to Japan, and then they will go to China. Allahu Akbar. So how we can have peace? Do you see how stupid what you say, Destiny? I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to say to you how much I feel about what you say. You don't understand the problem. The problem is not about a land. Those Muslims believe that all the land should be under their feet. This is not about Israel. Ignorant like you are spreading misinformation. Hamas want to conquer Rome. Well, do Rome have any problem with Hamas? Did the Pope anytime, anywhere send an army to conquer Hamas? Did the Catholic did anything to Hamas? He is calling Rome the crusade. Well, the crusade, they came to fight back the invasion of the Arab. My people, the Arab, invade the land of the crusade. 600 years after Jesus, there is no crusade. The crusade happened when the Muslim jihad attack happened. So what you don't understand is that this has nothing to do with Israel. This garbage religion, they want to conquer the whole world. And the foolish you supporting people who believe in killing you, like those who are queer for Palestine. And by the way, Destiny, I want you to carry my message to the queer society, because Democrat, and you are one of them. Can you please, I have a challenge for you and them. Can you carry my message, please? I offer you $1 billion, billion, huh? If you can do queer festival in Gaza. What you say? He left. He took my 1 billion and he ran. This is Destiny who 25 Democrat could not debate him. Are you sure? Seriously. Democrat, take my advice. If I debate myself, I will lose. Don't ever do such a mistake again. I did not even use my horses yet. I'm just using my donkey. In other way, I'm riding over Biden. The same as those black guys, they rode over Muhammad. Lord have mercy. So guys, here we go. We have Mr. Destiny served and cooked in a pressure cook. But he is lucky. He left before he was totally became mashed potato. He's not mashed yet. He's smashed. Oh boy.